Awesome. Welcome. Just getting everything set up here. And my name is Lee. I am a stay-at-home mom of four. I'm going to be sharing about a passive income stream that I found 3.5 months ago that has changed my life. So, all right. So I think I'm ready to go. I'm live everywhere, and so excited to be with you this morning. So again, I have four kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom in Washington State, and my name is Lee Meyer. And I'm going to be talking about passive income stream because being able to get a passive income stream like this and get time back with my kids, get time back with my family has been a game changer for me. So my website right here is empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can head there. You're going to see a place when you get there to put in your email. That is going to get you all of the details. I'm going to be able to send you my blueprint through that system, and then you're going to be able to find out more about how this works. But it has literally been life-changing for me. So welcome, come on in. Let me know where it is that you are tuning in from. Again, I am in Washington State, and I hope that one day, my goal is one day for every state to be represented here. So come on in, let me know what state you are from, and I want to be able to connect with you, share with you, and be able to see who is out there that I'm talking to. So again, I am in Washington State. I don't know what the weather is today yet because it's still dark. My kids are asleep. It's actually still before 6 a.m. here, but that is what I am loving about this business, is that I'm able to do my income earning activities before my kids are even up, before the day's really even gotten going. Most of my income earning activities are already done. So let me know what state that you're tuning in from. Again, I'm on the West Coast in Washington State. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to go there. You're going to see a place to put in your email, and that is going to unlock a video where you're going to be able to get all of the details about how to get started right away making money with a passive income stream, because that was exactly where I was at 3.5 months ago when I found this. I needed a way to be able to make money now. I needed a way to be able to cover all of the expenses now, cover all of my bills that were happening now. I didn't have time to sit around and wait. I didn't have time to sit around and try and figure out, okay, how can I make money? How can I come up with something? But what this passive income stream has given me is a way to actually make money basically from day one and be in 100% profit mode, not making somebody else rich. This is not an MLM of what I am sharing with you, but this is a real way to make income around your family's schedule, 100% profit. And the best part about it, again, is it can be done around your family schedule, or get that time back with your kids, because that was what I wanted at the end of the day, was time back with my kids, time back with my family, where I wasn't having to be trading in my time for money, where I wasn't having to be side hustling. That's what I was doing, is making a few bucks here, few bucks there, trying to keep up with it all. And it was like a losing battle. It was an impossible situation with the limited amount of time that I had, with the limited amount of time, with four kids and doing all of the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, the running them around. There was just very minimal time in the day to try and make the amount of money that we needed, just to get by, just to put groceries on the table, just to get bills paid, put gas in the car, all of those things. All of the expenses today have gotten, way, way out there, have gotten way up, super expensive right now to even be able to live, right? And so I needed a better way to be able to bring in money, but I also wanted to do it in a way that got my time back. And this is where this passive income stream has come in. And again, this has been life changing for my family, because it's not only given me that time back, but it's given me a way to be able to have my sales stack up so much faster. Before, I was making a few bucks here, like I said, a few bucks there, side hustling, and it just wasn't stacking up fast enough. So to be able to have a passive income stream, and for it to be able to bring in hundreds of dollars at a time, where it actually puts a dent in things. And the beauty of it all is that it is passive. It's not tied to my time. It's not tied to me having to work harder, having to hustle harder, having to put in more effort, but it's all based around an automation system that's out there working for me. So I have literally gotten my life back, gotten my time back. So again, this is the website right here where you can go to get all of the details, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to see a place there when you get there to put in your email. You're going to put that in. You're immediately going to be taken to a page that has a video that explains everything in depth. It's going to answer all of your questions. So go ahead and watch that video from start to finish. Watch it all the way through because I promise that it will answer your questions. When you get done watching that video, you can click the button underneath the video and you're going to be able to go to the products to see what it is that you can be able to create a passive income stream around with done for you products, with products that you didn't have to go and create. So that was when the light bulb went off in my head of like, I don't have to spend months and years trying to come up with something. I don't have to spend months and years trying to create something, trying to hope that it works. So for those of you who are just coming through, my name is Lee Meyer and I am a stay-at-home mom of 4. And I found this passive income stream 3.5 months ago. And it has literally rocked my world because it's not only given me a way to bring in hundreds of dollars at a time, and I've brought in, thousands of dollars with this system, but it's also given me my time back because that was all that I wanted at the end of the day was time back with my family. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on in here. I do have a lot to get through, but you're going to find all of the details here at my website, empowerpassiveincome.com. That's going to get you all of the information all at once at your fingertips to be able to learn this easy to follow blueprint. You're going to get that video. It's a short video to be able to get all of those details about exactly how this works. All right. So my goal over the next 3.5 months, that's what we have left of 2024, is to help 33 families make $30,000 before the end of the year. Now, that number didn't sound possible to me before. That number didn't sound, attainable. It didn't sound real, but I was coming from a background of side hustling, of making $10. So for me to be able to hit a number like $30,000, I would have to sell 3,000 products. It was an impossible situation, right? I could put in more time, but there's only so much time in the day. Like, what am I going to do? Not sleep. And so I knew that I needed this better way. And so when I found a way to be able to bring in hundreds of dollars at a time, it's suddenly like, okay, yes, $30,000 before the end of the year is completely possible with this system. We have people who are following this system and bringing in thousands of dollars for their family, even on a daily basis. We've had people inside of our community following this exact blueprint that I am sharing with you, be able to bring in. We just had somebody post yesterday, in 13 months, she hit the $400,000 mark. She went and bought a house for her family. She went and paid for nearly in cash a house for her family because of this system, because of this blueprint that I am sharing with you. This is the power of this system and why I am so excited about this, because it is more than just trading in your time for dollars. It's a way to actually get your time back in your day. All right. So number one that we're going to talk about is anytime you are building a business, building a way to make money, anytime you are making money, you need to be able to have a product. You need to be able to have something to be able to offer. And so with these products, they are all highly in demand, and they are all in the e-learning industry. So what this means is that all of the products are digital. This is actually the biggest industry out there, and it is the fastest growing industry out there. Do you realize that in this year, 2024, that $1.2 billion is being spent every single day on e-learning products, on digital products, not on physical products, but on e-learning, on digital products that are, you can't reach out and touch them. They're digital, they're intangible. I think that's a word. And so $1.2 billion a day is being spent in this industry. And this is the current numbers. This is what is happening in 2024. Our whole entire world is going digital. If you haven't realized, everything is going online. Everything is going on the internet, right? And so this is happening the same thing in e-learning. This, again, this is the biggest niche out there. This is the industry where the most money is being spent. It's actually on these digital products. And so with this number, this 1.2 billion, like that's already a mind-blowing number that is being spent on e-learning products every single day. Welcome, come on in, come and join me. My name is Lee Meyer. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I found this passive income stream 3.5 months ago. I was going to say years ago, but the beauty of it is that it doesn't take tons of time to be able to start making money. Just in the last 3.5 months, I've been able to get going with these products in this industry and take advantage of this $1 billion a day industry. Because here is the craziest part is right now, this is the biggest industry out there at that $1.2 billion per day, but it's set to actually triple over the next couple of years. And by 2027, that number is projected to hit 3 billion, we're talking billion with a B, dollars per day. And so if there is any time to be able to get in on this industry, this is the time. It's not, a couple years down the road when you've got time. It's not, 6 months down the road. Now is the time while that growth is happening. Again, if you want to make any money in any sort of industry, whatever that is, you want to know that what you have is being purchased. You want to know that there is a demand for that. And that is exactly what these products are that I have built this passive income stream are in. They are in that biggest industry as well as that fastest growing industry out there. Now, I was coming from a background of selling physical products. So to be able to sell something that's digital, it was a little bit of something that I had to wrap my mind around because it wasn't something that I could touch. But as soon as I realized the demand that's already out there for these products, that was that light bulb moment for me of why not be able to offer something in this industry. So this is my website right here for those of you who are just coming through. My name is Lee Meyer. Again, I am a mom of 4, stay-at-home mom in Washington State. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to be able to go there and put in your email address. That's going to unlock a video immediately. You're going to be able to watch that video all the way through. That's going to explain the blueprint that I'm following, the blueprint that I've been able to bring in thousands of dollars for my family, following this blueprint over the last 3.5 months since finding this system. So you're going to go there, you're going to watch that video, you're going to want to watch it all the way through because I promise that it will answer your questions. If you still have questions for some reason after that, just hit reply on any of the emails that you get from me, and I would be more than happy to answer whatever questions that you have. Welcome, welcome, come on in. So excited to be joining you today. Go ahead and tap that screen, let the algorithms know that we are here. And so with this income stream, to be able to jump into this $1 billion a day industry and start making money right away, that was the exact thing that I needed. I needed a way to be able to bring in profit 100% on sales of hundreds of dollars so that my money stacked up faster, but also a way to be able to get my time back. That is why my website is called Passive Income, Empowered Passive Income, is because I needed that passive way to be able to get my time back with my kids. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more room here. Before I erase this, go ahead and grab a screenshot of this so that you have these numbers. I want you to remember that this is the biggest industry out there, the fastest growing industry, and it's expected to hit $3 billion per day. Like currently over $1 billion per day is being spent in this industry. All right, I'm going to go ahead and erase this and give myself a little bit more room to talk a little bit more about these products. What I did not realize before 3 months ago was that I could actually get started in this $1 billion a day industry with products that were already done for me. I didn't have to go and create them because, again, I needed a way to be able to make money now. I didn't have time to try and come up with something on my own. I didn't have time to wait months and years to have time. Like with 4 kids, I just didn't have the time to create something for one thing. And then secondly, what would I create? What would I teach? Like, I don't have anything that I didn't want to have to teach, like how to build a website. I don't know any of those tech skills, right? And so to be able to have products that were ready, done for me, that I could start making money with from day one was huge. And so with these products, the way that they are created, it's based around what is called master resale rights. And with master resale rights, this means that you have the rights to sell these products as your own. And what this does for you is it allows you to make 100% profit. It's not an MLM. You're not making somebody else rich. You're not the little hamster on the wheel doing all of the work and bringing in, maybe 20%. That is not the case. With this, you are making 100% profit because you own those rights to sell those products on your own, right? And so that is how you are able to make 100% profit on $900, on $600, on $300, on $100. So that is how you see $30,000 before the end of the year is completely possible. Do you realize that out of these four products, the number one selling product by far, hands down, is our Legacy Builder product? What that means for you is that the majority of your sales will be at that $900 level. I never imagined before 3.5 months ago, I never imagined being able to make $900 in a single sale. Again, I was coming from a background of selling physical products and being able to make, $10 on a product, $15 on a product, maybe $50 if I was lucky on a certain product. But with this, to see $900 showing up in my bank account, I didn't think that it was real. I didn't think that it would happen to me. It sounded too good to be true. I was completely skeptical until I got my automation system set up, which we're going to talk about in a second, because again, this is passive income, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Again, you can go here right now, go put in your email. You're going to unlock the whole entire blueprint. You're going to get a video that is going to explain the entire blueprint, how it works to you. You're going to watch that video all the way through because it will answer your questions. You're going to be able to click the button under that video and be able to see the different products that are available. And so imagine being able to bring in sales $900 at a time. Again, this is our best selling product, but you not only get the master resale rights on this, but you actually get it on all four income streams. So I'm going to talk about the automation system here in a second, but imagine learning the skills to be able to bring in $900 on a daily basis. And imagine what that could do for your family. Picking up your phone and going, wow, like what just happened? I just had $900 come in, totally automated, 100% automated, completely passive. And to see that $900 show up in your bank account, you will not know how that feels. You will not know what that feels like until it happens to you. Again, I didn't think that I would see this for myself. I didn't think that I could do this. I didn't think that I would see $900 showing up in my account, but following this blueprint, following this step-by-step system, that is exactly what I have seen. And there is nothing more exciting than picking up your phone, seeing that $900 has come in. And it's like it actually puts a dent in things. And to have another 900 come in, that's 1,800. Have another 900 come in, that's 2,700. The money stacks up so much faster. And that was the thing that I was running into before, time and time again, working a side hustle, making a few bucks here, a few bucks there. It was not adding up fast enough. It was not stacking up fast enough to be able to keep up with things. And I was having to trade my time for dollars. So this passive income stream has not only given me a way to be able to bring in hundreds of dollars, 100% profit, but to be able to do it in a way that has given me my time back. Because again, at the end of the day, that was all that I wanted. I realized how fast my kids were growing up. My oldest is 14, my youngest is 2. And I'm like, time is going by so fast. I've only got, less than 4 years with all 4 kids under my roof. We're running out of time. I need to do something about that to get my time back. So here is my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can go ahead there right now. You're going to see a place to put in your email. Welcome, come on in. You're going to see a place to put in your email. That is going to unlock the blueprint for you. You're going to get a video immediately after you put in your email. You're going to be taken to a screen. The very next page is going to have a short video, and you're going to watch that video all the way through from start to finish because it will answer all of your questions. If for some reason you've got questions after that, go ahead and hit reply on any of the emails that you get from me, and I will personally answer whatever questions you have. And when under that video, when you finish watching it, you're going to be able to click the button under that. You're going to go to a page. You're going to want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of that page, and you're going to be able to see the products available and see how you can get started with having 4 income streams, with having a $900 income stream, $600 income stream, $300 income stream, $100 income stream, all out there working for you in the biggest industry that is out there, in the e-learning industry, in an industry where $1.2 billion per day is being spent in this industry. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, that's where you're going to go to get all of those details to be able to unlock that blueprint and start learning how you can have this passive income stream out there working for you. For those of you who are just coming through, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I was running out of time. I had not enough time in the day to work my side hustle and keep up with the expense of everything, right? And I wanted my time back. And so that is exactly what this passive income stream has done for me. It's given me that time back, but it's also been able to it's allowed me to have a way to bring in hundreds of dollars at a time. I've been able to make thousands of dollars for my family over the last 3.5 months since finding this system. You do not need a following. You do not need tech skills. You do not need prior experience. I actually got started on TikTok brand new. I started from ground zero. Like, I didn't even have the app. I'd never even been on the app before. I had to go install the app, create an account, start brand new from scratch. And following this system, following this blueprint, you do not need tons of followers before you can start bringing in real amounts of money for your family. My first sale came in around 300 followers, and then I'm still less than 1,000 followers. So you do not need to get on a grow live. You do not need to get on a follow train, whatever the things are called. You do not need to build up your following before you start bringing in, hundreds of dollars for your family when you have a system like this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ask you a question because I want you to imagine this for yourself. So if you could learn the skills to be able to bring in $900 a day, again, this is our best selling product. So that means the majority of your sales will be at that $900 level. If you could learn the skills that we teach inside of our program, where we're learning attraction marketing, where we're not having to chase people, where we're not having to DM and friend request or get on the phone with anybody, but we're using simple attraction marketing skills to attract our perfect customer to us and get them going through the automation system that is doing all of the selling, the telling, the following up, completely automated. And by the way, we're never having to hear the word no. For you to be able to learn the skills where you're seeing $900 come in at a time, and you're getting to that place where you're seeing a customer on a daily basis, because all of this is based around you attracting a customer on a daily basis. If you could learn these skills, $900, do you realize that $900 a day is $328,000 a year? What would that do for your family? What would that do for you? Like, what would you be able to accomplish with that? How would that make you feel to see that amount in your bank account and feel so proud of yourself, of the skills that you've learned, of everything that you've accomplished, to be able to get to this point, to be able to look in your bank account and you're like, yes, I did that. How would that make you feel? Now, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not what this is about. If you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, this is not it. You can go somewhere else. But with this is about learning real life skills for the day and age that we're living in, for the digital age that we are living in. And do you realize that, let's say the end of the year rolls around, January 1st rolls around, and you're starting to see that $900 customer on a daily basis, and you get to January 2025, and which is just around the corner, right? And you're seeing $900 come in, and $900 come in, and $900 come in. You get to the end of 2025, and you've had a daily paying customer following this system, following this step-by-step proven blueprint where you've got your time back, you've got an automation system that's out there working for you, and you're putting in just 2 hours a day, do you realize that by the end of the year, $900 a day, that is $328,000 a year. You're so fired up at the end of 2025. You're like, yes, I'm doing this again in 2026. You do it again in 2027, 3 years in a row, 2025, 2026, 2027. What are you? You are a self-made millionaire, all because of following a simple step-by-step blueprint. And we have thousands of people around the world, all walks of life, who are following this blueprint and having massive, massive success. So again, my name is Lee Meyer. For those of you who are just coming through, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 in Washington State. This is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. I just found this passive income stream, this blueprint, step by step, 3.5 months ago, and I've been able to bring in thousands of dollars for my family. So what you're going to do to learn the blueprint is to head here to my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to get there and you're going to see a place to put in your email. You're going to put in your email and you're going to click to submit that. You're immediately going to be taken to a page with a video from my mentor. Now, my mentor has made $1 million in her first 17 months. So amazing mentor. Watch that video all the way through. By the way, this is not an MLM. This is where you're making 100% profit because of a thing that is called master resale rights. Watch that video all the way through. It is going to answer all of your questions about exactly how this works. If you've still got questions and after that, hit reply on any of the emails that you get from me, and I will personally answer whatever questions that you have. Underneath that video, when you finish watching that, you're going to click the button to be able to go and take a look at the products available. You're going to go to another web page and you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of that where you can see how you can get 4 income streams. Again, all of these are completely passive because they are out there working for you via an automation system. So I'd like to ask you a question. If you could learn the skills to bring in that daily paying customer and see that $328,000, what would that do for you? How would that make you feel? What would change in your life? Would it mean that you would be able to get all of your debts paid off? Would it mean that you would be able to sit down at your computer, be able to send in that last payment on your student loans, on your car loan, maybe even on your mortgage if you've got a mortgage? If you're in an apartment and you're like, I want out, I want to be able to own my own house, would it mean that you would be able to pick up the phone and give a realtor a call and say, hey, I'm ready to look and I've got a whole bunch to be able to put down, maybe even pay cash for a house? What would $328,000 do for you? How would that change your life? So for those of you just coming through, empoweredpassiveincome.com is where you're going to go to get all of these details. You're going to put in your email. That's going to give you that video. You're immediately going to get that video on the very next screen to be able to see how this works, to be able to see to be able to get all of your questions answered about this. I know I had a lot of questions when I was first getting started. I had no idea what it was. I had no idea that anything like this existed. So that video, I promise that it will answer all of your questions. If for some reason it doesn't, then go ahead and hit reply on any of the emails that you get from me, and I will be able to personally answer those questions for you. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Go ahead and grab a screenshot though of this before I go ahead and do that. $328,000. That is what is possible with just one customer a day. This is not that you have to go out and get tons and tons of customers, but this is about an automation system that is out there working for you. So you're never having to chase anybody. You're never having to friend request people. You're never having to slide into DMs. You're not having to do any recruiting or getting on the phone with anybody. It's all about having an automation system that is out there working for you. And so with this automation system, this is what frees up your time. This is your freedom machine. This is the thing that is out there working for you around the clock. work 24/7 when you're not actively working, right? This is the thing that frees up your time to be able to live life on your terms, to be able to live the kind of life that you want to live, doing the things that you want to do, and to not have to be tied down to a job, to not have to be tied down to a boss, to not have to be tied down to a side hustle, to not have to be trading your time for dollars. This is the thing that frees up your life. So imagine with me for a second having an automation system that is out there working for you around the clock. Imagine waking up tomorrow with an automation system that is bringing you in sales $900, $600, 100% profit. So again, this is my website right here for those of you who are just coming through, empoweredpassiveincome.com. My name is Lee. I'm a stay-at-home mom of four. I was completely skeptical when I found this 3.5 months ago, but following this system, I have been able to bring in thousands of dollars for my family because I was at a place where I was done trading my time for dollars. All I wanted was time back with my family. So to have an automation system that is out there working for me around the clock has been huge. It's the thing that has given me my time back, but it's also been the thing that has brought in those sales, those $900, $600, $300, all at 100% profit, because this automation system is what is doing all of the follow up for you so that you're not having to be glued to your phone all day DMing people. You're not having to be, on the phone talking to anybody, but this automation system is out there working for you. So with these products, I just talked a little bit about these, but with the products, they are done for you. With the automation system, it's almost done for you. You have just two things. So this is like 90 to 95% completely done for you. So you don't have to have the tech skills. You don't have to know how to set up a sales funnel. You don't have to know how to set up any of the automation behind it, because that was like, I don't like tech, right? I don't want to do tech. I don't want to learn tech. So with this, it is all done for you. The only thing that you have to do is to go in and get your own website name, your domain. The other piece of that is to go and get your own payment gateways set up. So when somebody clicks to pay you, when somebody clicks to purchase from you, you're actually able to receive those payments directly. It's not going to somebody else, but you've set those buttons up ahead of time to be able to bring in that money straight to your PayPal, straight to your Stripe, whatever it is that you have got set up. So imagine waking up tomorrow morning and you've got this automation system that is out there working for you. You've got this automation system that is running in the background, doing all of the selling, the telling, the following up, and freeing up your time where you're not having to hear the word no. You're not having to feel that rejection. If you've been in an MLM and you've been told to go for the no, you've been told, that's just part of life. That's just part of sales. With this, you will never have that rejection. You will never have that no, because it's all in the background working for you, and you're not having to chase customers. You're not having to be on your phone constantly. You're not having to do any recruiting, DMing, Facebook requesting, friend requesting. But you have this automation system that's out there working for you. So how would that make you feel tomorrow morning to wake up knowing that you've got an automation system that is highly converting, by the way, that is meaning that it is taking your potential leads and turning them into daily paying customers, that you've got this out there working for you? How would that make you feel? So that is what happened with me. I sat down the afternoon that I picked out my product, and I'm like, okay, I am getting this set up. I do not want to go another day without having an automation system out there working for me, without having a way to be able to bring in money passively. So I put my baby down for a nap that same afternoon, and I went through our videos step by step by step to be able to get this automation system set up. And I had that done during her nap time. And by the next day, that automation system, that website, all of the email follow-up sequence was out there working for me, turning those potential leads into paying customers. And so that is the beauty of being able to have a product like this, where that automation is 90 to 95% done, and it is a highly converting sales funnel, meaning that it's converting a record number of potential leads into customers. Actually, across our community, all that it takes to be able to get that daily paying customer is 20 people. 1 in 20 are purchasing through this automation system. And what this means for you is that to be able to get to the point where you're seeing that pay come in on a daily basis, where you're being able to see $900 come in on a daily basis, all you need to do is get this in front of 20 people. With 5.5 billion people on the internet, 20 people is like nothing. It's like not even a drop in a bucket, right? And so to have this automation system out there working for me was huge. To be able to wake up the very next day having gone through that setup. We have a 78-year-old guy inside of our community that has followed along with the videos to get this set up. So I promise, like, even if you're like, I have no tech skills, which was me, you can follow along with this too and get this set up for yourself and have a passive income stream that is out there working for you by tomorrow. That is the power of this system. So for those of you who are just coming through, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 in Washington State. And 3.5 months ago, I found this passive income stream. And what it has allowed me to do is stop trading my time for dollars and start bringing in real amounts of money for my family. I've been able to bring in thousands of dollars with this simple system. And you can learn all of the details. You're going to be able to see the entire blueprint, unlock the entire blueprint. Going here, empoweredpassiveincome.com, you're going to see a place to put in your email. You're going to put that in. That's immediately going to take you to a page with a video from my mentor. She's going to walk you through. It's just a short video, but is going to answer all of your questions about exactly how this works. By the way, this is not an MLM. You're not making somebody else rich with this. You're actually making 100% profit on $900, $600, $300, and you're doing it in a way that is automated, where you get your time back in the day, because it's all based around a 2-hour workday and mastering a 2-hour workday to be able to bring in a daily paying customer. So with this automation system, once you walk through that 5 to 10% of setup, which is simply putting in your domain, putting in your payment gateways so that you're able to make those sales at 100% profit. Once you do that, that automation system is done. You can check it off your list. You don't have to go and touch it again. You don't have to go and tweak it. You don't have to do anything. At that point, you're able to start bringing in those sales of $900. You're able to start seeing those customers come in through using attraction marketing, through using an automated system where you're not having to chase anybody. You're not having to bug friends and family. You're not having to DM or friend request people or, host parties or anything like that. But you have this automation system out there working for you, and you're learning the skills to be able to attract a daily paying customer at that $900 level. Again, 100% profit. And do you realize that $900, $328,000 a year could change your life? My goal over the next 3.5 months is to help 33 families learn this system, to help 33 families get an automation system that is out there working for them, and help 33 families learn the skills to be able to make $30,000 by the end of the year. This is possible all because of having a product of $900. That is possible to hit $30,000 for you by the end of the year because you have a product of $900 instead of $9 or $10, because that was where I was coming at before. If I wanted to make $30,000, I would have to sell 3,000 products to get there, at $10 profit an item. But with this, all it takes is getting 33 customers. That is all that it takes. And with 5.5 billion people on the internet, there is a huge amount of people out there. Even just a fraction of the people, even if it was just a fraction of those 5.5 billion who are on the internet, were interested in having an automation system, who were interested in having done for them products, who were interested in having a way to be able to make money from home and get their time back. Even just a fraction of that, even just 1% of 5.5 billion, that's still 550 million people who are out there, who are hanging out for free on the internet, who are hanging out for free on social media. So we are living in a day and age that is unlike any other, where we're able to connect on social media where we're able to connect for free with people from around the world. Because with this business, with this automation system, with these products, you have a global reach. You have a global business. You're able to do business with the entire world and not just in in your hometown or in your state or in your country, but you literally have a reach around the world. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this, give myself a little bit more room to go ahead and finish up here. You might be wondering, okay, so how do I get people into that automation system? And this is where the discovery system comes in. This is where that 2-hour workday comes in. And because you have your product already done, because that automation system is already done and set up, you've gone through that setup that you could be, finished with this afternoon and have it out there working for you by tomorrow. All of that is left because you've got that product checked off your list. You've got the automation checked off your list. All that is left is simply helping people discover this system, helping them discover your website. Again, for those of you who are just coming through, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 in Washington State, and I needed a better way to be able to bring in money for my family. I was done with trading time for dollars. I was done with making $10 here, $20 there, a few bucks here, a few bucks there, working a side hustle, and it not ever being enough. I needed a way to be able to bring in real amounts of money for my family, but do it in a way that actually gave me my time back. So you're going to go here to my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to be able to put in your email. As soon as you get there, you'll see a place to put in your email. That is going to immediately take you to a page with the blueprint video. That video is going to walk you through everything. It is going to answer all of your questions. I know that when I found this, I had a ton of questions. That video will answer all of your questions. So watch it all the way through because I promise that it will answer your questions. If for some reason it doesn't and you've still got questions after that, just hit reply on any of the emails that you get from me, and I will personally be able to answer whatever questions that you have. After you finish watching that video, you're going to click the button that is below the video. That is going to take you to a page where you're going to be able to see the products that we're talking about, the products where you can get master resale rights and make $900 on, at 100% profit. You're going to be able to see how you can get actually 4 income streams, 900, 600, 300, 100, that are all out there working for you, automated. You're going to want to scroll down all the way to the bottom of that page to see those products and to get started. So with this, it's all about following a 2-hour workday where you're simply helping people discover your website, helping people discover your system, helping people get into that automation system, because all that you need to be able to get a daily paying customer of $900 is to help 20 people discover this. And with the power of the internet, the power of social media, this is easier than you think. Again, 5.5 billion people on the internet. Finding 20 people a day is nothing, right? Finding 20 people a day on social media without having to do any recruiting, without having to DM, without having to friend request people, but you're using attraction marketing. You're learning skills to create content. You're learning skills to be able to attract your customer to you so that you're never having to chase anybody. You're learning the skills to be able to market the right way on every single social media platform out there. You're learning how to create content that stops the scroll of your perfect customer. And so with this 2-hour workday, part of it, you can go the route of using social media. Again, 5.5 billion people who are out there on the internet hanging out for free on social media. I'm not going to list out all of the places just for time's sake, but you can, brainstorm along with me. There's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, like LinkedIn, you name it. Those are social media platforms. Some of them have a little bit more search engine capabilities to them, but they are social media platforms where you're able to get in front of 5.5 billion people on the internet for free. The other route for this is to use what are called copy and paste ads. And with these ads, you are simply posting over to free high traffic websites. So if you can copy and paste an ad over to one of these free ad sites where hundreds of thousands of people are going every single day. This is a really simple way to get your website discovered, to get your system discovered, and to get leads into that automation system that is going to do all of the selling, the telling, the following up for you and convert those potential leads into paying customers. So with these copy and paste ads, again, if you can copy and paste, you can do this, right? And so with these high traffic ad sites, they're actually free. You're never having to pay for anything. They're not paid ads, but they're free ad sites. And with these high traffic sites, these are sites. Do you realize hundreds of thousands of people are visiting these types of sites every single day to look for jobs, to look for business opportunities, to look for ways to make money, to look for ways to be able to bring in income from home for their family. And by simply pasting an ad over there, having a call to action, by the way, you're going to use that same call to action in any content you create on social media. You're going to have a call to action. That call to action is simply going to be to invite people over to your website to learn more. Again, mine is empoweredpassiveincome.com. You would have your own website with your own automation set up and your own payment gateways so that you're able to make 100% profit. So with this, again, this discovery system, it is 2 hours a day. This is your income earning activities. Once those are done, you're done for the day and you've got your automation system out there working for you. Once you've completed your income earning activities, you're done for the day. You can do whatever you want. You can do all the things you love. This is the thing that frees up your time, is that automation system. And so at that point, you're going to get leads into your automation system. This is going to be the thing that's doing all of this selling, the telling, the following up for you so that you're not having to be glued to your phone all day. And at that point, when customers start to go through, when potential leads start to go through that automation and they're learning more about starting with done for them products where they're able to make money from day one, where they're learning about having an automation system that's out there working for them. So they're never having to chase people, bug friends and family, DM, friend request. And they learn about having a 2-hour workday and they're like, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I want to buy. Yes, I want to purchase. And they're going to your sales page where you've got your payment gateway set up. And they're like, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm doing this. Yes, I'm so excited to be able to get started. They're purchasing from you and they're purchasing from your sales page, again, where you have those payment gateways set up. That's how you're able to get a new customer. And that's how you're able to make that 100% profit on $900 sales, on $900 products. So imagine seeing $900 come into your account via this fully automated system, via having an automation system that is out there working for you, having a highly converting system that is taking potential leads and turning them into daily paying customers. Imagine having a 2-hour workday. And do you realize that $900, that's $328,000 a year? I'm going to leave you with that final question of what would that do for your family? If you're curious in any way about how any of this works, you're going to want to go here to my website, empoweredpassiveincome.com. Again, my name is Lee. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 in Washington State. You're going to go here. You're going to see a place to put in your email. That is going to unlock a video from my mentor. She's going to walk you through exactly how this blueprint works. Again, this is not an MLM. She's simply sharing this amazing product with the world, which is so generous, so incredible. You're going to watch that video all the way through. It is going to answer all of your questions. You're going to click the button below that video. That's going to take you to a page where you're going to be able to check out the products that are available. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom of that page to be able to see those products and to be able to learn if this is right for you. If you want 4 income streams that are out there working for you, bringing you in passive income. So again, empowered passive income. My name is Lee. I'm going to go ahead and wish you a happy rest of your day. But I am so excited for you to check this out and see how it can change your family's life. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wish you a fabulous rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon.